Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Pharmaceutical Quality Solutions. Myself Sumans, I am having 15 years of experience in the pharmaceutical industry. Friends, as all of you know that in pharmaceutical industry, in quality sections there are two major departments, that is quality assurance and quality control. In today's video, I want to discuss more about these two departments. Actually, I want to discuss about difference between these two quality sections, that is quality assurance and quality control. These two sections are different from each other. That I want to discuss in my today's video. Guys, first I want to discuss about definition of both the sections. First I want to discuss about quality assurance. So what is that, how you define the activities of the quality assurance? In quality assurance there are the set of activities which ensures the quality in the process, whereas quality control set of activities which ensures the quality in the product that is already manufactured or already produced. That is the definition wise difference between both the sections. So guys, now I want to discuss more about the focus of both the departments. As I told, both the sections definitions wise you can understand that how they differs. Now the focus wise also they are quite different, total differs. What is the role of the QA and what is the role of the QC? They totally different on their focus. So QA, what is their focus and what is the focus of the QC? So QA, what they are actually doing, their aim to prevent the defects in the process which used to develop the or manufacture product. And QC, what their role? Their focus is to identify the defects which is already product is manufactured. So in one word you can say QA focus is the proactive and QC focus is the reactive, because QC, when they are testing the product that is already manufactured, whatever defects are there, that is already there. Just what we are doing to QC, trying to find or identify, is there any defect in the quality control, is there any defect in the product. So guys, now we want to discuss about goal of both the two sections, QA and QC. QA is their goal to develop the product, process, test method in such a way that when product is actually being manufactured, that time no defects should arise. Whereas QC, what is their goal? Their goal to detect or identify the defects is already developed or manufactured product by using the analytical techniques, different kind of analytical equipments like that. That is their goal. Guys, now the next question comes to your mind is how QA and QC achieving their goals. So first I am telling about QA, how QA achieving their goals. So QA, what actually they are doing, they are building a QMS systems, followed by they are checking its effectiveness and efficacy, and their internal audit systems, and followed by review of the entire system they are doing. By doing these all activities, they are trying to prevent any kind of defects in the products to be manufactured. Now you comes in the mind the question, what are the QMS system? For QMS system I'll make a special video for that. What are the topics comes under QMS generally? Under QMS system there are so many topics will be there, huge topics will be there. It's start from the change controls, it may be CAPA effective, CAPA management, deviations procedures, OSOT incident investigations, then followed by there is the internal audit procedures, then their system quality review, annual quality review of the product. All this through will come in the QMS systems. For that I'll make a special video for this QMS system and its efficacy. Now the second part is QC, how QC is achieving their goals. QC, actually what they are doing, they are trying to identify any defects in the products. For that, what they are doing, they are using different kind of analytical techniques and using different kind of analytical equipments. Is maybe chromatography like HPLC, GC, maybe LCMS, GCMS, maybe simple chromatography like TLC, or it may be use some weight techniques like UV, like IR, like any other techniques, any other different kind of there are several kind of analytical techniques. If guys you are interested one by one analytical techniques also, I am going to give you in detail this video. So by using these different kind of analytical techniques, QC trying to find the or identify the any kind of defects in the products and to fulfill the customer requirement. Guys, now the next thing is I want to give you an example for activity of each of the sections. First I want to tell about QA department. What is the example, what is the activity on example? Like verification is the one of the major activity in the QA. Any of the user department, they are performing any activity, QA has to verify and confirm that it is performed according to that particular process or approved procedures or not. That is their major role in anything says that there. And likewise, what is the major activity in the QC? In QC, major activity you can define in that all three sections. That is the sampling, actual analysis, and followed by reporting and observation of the what results. So these are the activities and of work ensemble of both the QA and QC department. Now guys, now next to come here, who was the responsible for QA and who was the responsible QC? So in QA is a broader term. Anybody is concerned about the development of any product is responsible for QA. QC is very specific. It is a particular team who are actually doing the sampling analytical activity. It is related to them only. Guys, once again thanks for watching my videos. Please come back my channel again and again, and please comment what kind of topics you want to learn. So I'll prepare my next video in like that. Till then guys, thanks and bye. Take care.